Howdy, folks. Live from Big Top, Chautauqua. Welcome to another episode of Tent Show Radio. I can't believe another year's going around. Is that a Big Top? I see they're lying on the ground. Ballyhoo. Ah, ballyhoo. Support for Tent Show Radio is provided by Travel Wisconsin. Fun ideas for your Wisconsin getaway, from dining and destinations to attractions and accommodations, are available at travelwisconsin.com or on our app for iPhone and Android. And by Northwoods Brewing of Eau Claire, Wisconsin, dedicated to craft brewing specialty beers including Flop and Crappie, Lil Bandit Brown Ale, and Poplar Porter. NorthwoodsBrewPub.com. And now here's your host of Tent Show Radio, best-selling author, humorist, singer-songwriter, and part-time pig farmer, Michael Perry.
Thank you, Phil, and howdy, Tent Show folks. Oh, it's great to be way up north here under the beautiful blue and pearl gray canvas, this fine, stout tent at the foot of Mount Ashore Bay, overlooking the ancient waters surrounding the Apostle Islands and just one sail full of breeze away from Chequamegon Bay. The performance you're about to hear is one in a long, long tradition of singing, dancing, and storytelling performed live and in person beneath this beautiful tent. Keep her pitch from June until the autumn moons, and we'd be most grateful if you choose to join us. You'll find a complete schedule at bigtop.org. We hope you join us, and if you do, when the first note rises from the stage, we think you'll understand why patrons and performers alike love to say, Big Top Chautauqua. It's the Carnegie Hall of tent shows. Tonight on Tent Show Radio, our very own Blue Canvas Orchestra presents the house show Shanties and Shipwrecks. Later on, during intermission, I'll tell a little story about creeping codgerism. Ladies and gentlemen, you could think of this tent as a giant sail built to catch all the music that has moved through the air within over thousands of performances. And I think you'll agree it is appropriate indeed to spend an evening beneath the canvas in a tent that overlooks the greatest of the Great Lakes, filled as it is with sails and a history of sails. Tonight, our very own Blue Canvas Orchestra navigates that theme to even greater depth, as they present an evening filled with sea shanties, sailing songs, and rowdy sailors and port songs, dating clear back to the time when canvas was the only way to ride the waves. Here now to recreate the sounds of sailors lost and found, please welcome the Lake Superior Big Top Chautauqua's own seaworthy bunch, the Blue Canvas Orchestra.
I wish I was in London or some other seaport town, put my foot on a steamship and I'd sail the ocean round. Sailing around the ocean, sailing around the sea. I dream of handsome Molly wherever she may be. Her hair shone like gold, a smile that always sparkled like dew in the morning cold. Molly, oh Molly, you gave me your right hand, said if you ever married that I would be the man. But I'm sailing around the ocean, sailing around the sea. I dream of handsome Molly wherever she may be. I saw her in church last Sunday and she passed me on by. I could tell her mind was changing by the roving in her eye. Molly, oh Molly, you gave me your right hand, said if you ever married that I would be the man. I'm sailing around the ocean, sailing around the sea. I dream of handsome Molly wherever she may be. Some other seaport town, set my foot on a steamship and I'd sail the ocean round. Sailing around the ocean, sailing around the sea. I dream of handsome Molly wherever she may be. Sailing around the ocean, sailing around the sea. I dream of handsome Molly wherever she may be. Sailing around the ocean, sailing around the sea. I dream of handsome Molly wherever she may be.
Bruce Burnside. I must go down to the seas again, to the lonely sea in the sky. And all I ask is a tall ship and a star to steer her by. And the wheel click, and the wind's song, and the white sails shaking, and a gray mist on the sea's face, and the gray dawn breaking. I must go down to the seas again, for the call of the running tide is a wild call and a clear call that cannot be denied. And all I ask is a windy day and the white clouds flying, and the flung spray and the blown spume, and the seagulls crying. I must go down to the seas again, to the vagrant gypsy life, to the gull's way and the whale's way, where the wind's like a whetted knife. And all I ask is a merry yarn from a laughing fellow rover, and a quiet sleep and a sweet dream. When the long trick's over.
I sailed the ocean, unsettled ocean, through restful waters and deep commotion, often frightened, uninvited. Sail on, sailors. I rest the waters, the wind-swept waters, sail through the sorrows of life's marauders. Alone, but I sail, far like a crust of bread. Along though I will, seldom stumble, try to tumble, life's a rumble. Feel the singing I've been given, never ending, unrelenting. Heartbreak searing, always fearing, never caring, persevering. Sail on, sailor. I work the seaways, the gale-swept seaways, past settled waters of wicked waters, uninspired, drenched and tired. Sail on, sailor. Always needing, even bleeding, and feeding all my feelings. Damn the thunder, must I blunder? There's no wonder, all I'm under. Stop the crying and the lying and the sighing and my dying. Sail on, sailor. Sail on, sailor. Sail on, sailor. Sail on, sailor. Some people went to sea for adventure, some for plunder, and some went to haul cargo. And some of that cargo was human. It's estimated that over 12 million people were taken from Africa on that horrendous journey, and only 10 million made it to shore.
Was you ever on the Congo River? Blow, boys, blow. Black fever makes the white man shiver. Blow me, bully boys, blow. A Yankee ship came down the river. Blow, boys, blow. And western yards, they shone like silver. Blow me, bully boys, blow.
So blow me, boys, and blow forever. Blow, boys, blow. Why blow me down that Congo River? Blow me, bully boys, blow.
Now what do you think they had for cargo?
Blow, boys, blow.
Black sheep that had run the embargo.
Blow me, bully boys, blow.
And what do you suppose they had for dinner?
Blow, boys, blow.
A Frenchman's heart and a Dutchman's liver.
Blow me, bully boys, blow.
So
Blow me, boys, and blow forever. Blow, boys, blow. Why blow me down that Congo River? Blow me, bully boys, blow.
now yonder comes the aero packet.
Blow, boys, blow.
She fires her guns, don't they make a racket?
Blow me, bully boys, blow.
Now who do you think's the skipper of her?
Blow, boys, blow.
Why, Bully Hayes, the sailor robber.
Blow me, bully boys, blow.
So
Blow me, boys, and blow forever. Blow, boys, blow. Why blow me down that Congo River? Blow me, bully boys, blow.
the king sits in Dunfermline town, drinking the blood-red wine. Oh, where shall I get a skeely skipper to sail this ship of mine? Then up and spake an elder knight, sat at the king's right knee. Sir Patrick Spens is the best sailor that ever sailed the sea. The king has written a broad letter and sealed it with his hand, and sent it to Sir Patrick Spens, was walking on the strand. To Norroway, to Norroway, to Norroway o'er the foam, the king's daughter of Norroway, 'tis thou must fetch her home. Oh, who is this has done this deed, has told the king of me, to send us out at this time of the year to sail upon the sea? Be it wind, be it wet, be it hail, be it sleet, our ship must sail the foam. The king's daughter of Norroway, 'tis we must fetch her home. Make ready, my merry men all, our good ship sails the morn. Now ever alack, my master dear, I fear a deadly storm. I saw the new moon late yestreen with the old moon in her arm. And if we go to sea, master, I fear we'll come to harm.
Well, now we are ready to sail for the Horn.
Way, hey, roll and go.
For our boots and our bows and out all in the pond to
Be rollicking randy dandy o. Heave up all, heave away. Way, hey, roll and go. The anchor's on board and the cable's all stored. To be rollicking randy dandy o.
Soon we'll be warping out to the lock.
Way, hey, roll and go.
With
With pretty young girls
sailors all come down in their frocks to be rollicking randy-dandy-o. Heave a Paul, oh heave away, way, hey, roll and go. The anchor's on board and the cable's all stored to be rollicking randy-dandy-o.
Come brace the bellies away,
way, hey, roll and go. Soon we'll be rolling her down through the bay to be rollicking randy-dandy-o. Heave a Paul, oh heave away, way, hey, roll and go. The anchor's on board and the cable's all stored to be rollicking randy-dandy-o.
They had not sailed a league, but barely 3. And the lift grew dark and the wind blew loud and gurly through the sea. The anchors break and the topmasts lap, and it was such a deadly storm. The waves came o'er the broken ship till all her sides were torn. The ladies wrang their fingers white, the maidens tore their hair, all for the sake of their true loves. For them they'll see no more. Oh, lang, lang may the maidens all, with their gold combs in their hair, all wailing for their own dear loves. For them they'll see no more.
We're homeward bound one night on the deep, swinging in my hammock I fell asleep. I dreamed a dream and I thought it true, concerning Franklin and his gallant crew. With 100 seamen he sailed away to the frozen ocean in the month of May, to seek a passage around that pole where all poor sailors do sometimes go. Through cruel hardships they vainly strove, their ships on mountains of ice drove. Only the Eskimo with his skin canoe was the only one that ever came through. Baffin's Bay where the whale fishes blow, the fate of Franklin no man may know. The fate of Franklin no tongue can tell. Lord Franklin alone with the sailors do dwell. Now my burden, it gives me pain. For my Lord Franklin, I'd sail the main. £1,000 would I freely give to say on earth that my Franklin do live.
Hoist up the John B. sail, see how the mainsail sets. Call for the captain ashore, let me go home.
Let me go home.
Let me go home.
I wanna go home.
I wanna go home.
Why don't you let me go home?
Well, I feel so broke up. I wanna go home.
I wanna go home.
Well, we come on the sloop John B., my grandfather and me, around Nassau town we did roll, drank it all night, got into a fight. I feel so broke up, I wanna go home. So hoist up the John B. sails, see how the mainsail sets. Call for the captain ashore, let me go home.
Let me go home.
Let me go home. I wanna go home.
Let me go home. Well,
I feel so broke up, I wanna go home. I wanna go home.
the first mate, he got drunk and broke in the captain's trunk. The constable had to come and take him away. Sheriff Johnstone, why don't you leave me alone? Yeah.
Well, I feel so broke up, I wanna go home.
So hoist up the John B. sail.
So hoist up the John B. sail, see how the mainsail sets. Come for the captain ashore, let me go home.
Let me go home.
Let me go home.
I wanna go home.
I wanna go
Why don't you let me go
home.
home?
Well, I feel so broke up, I wanna go home. I wanna go home.
You are listening to Tent Show Radio.
Welcome back to Tent Show Radio, folks, from the backstage dressing room with the one lonely little light bulb burning. We have lately observed the proliferation of that simplest of 21st century tools known as the Selfie Stick, which holds your cell phone at a distance, thus allowing you to shoot self-portraits as your social media stream deems and demands. While I have dismissively referred to the Selfie Stick as emblematic of the society of self-indulgent self-regard, says the guy who has written 4 books and countless columns about himself, last week I changed my stance. The motivation for both my dislike and my change of heart regarding the Selfie Stick has to do with chronology, particularly my own. Having recently crossed the half-century line, I am well into that stage of life that can only be classified as creeping codgerism. in which all the follies of the world are framed in my figurative porch window, whereas my own follies are too close to be clearly seen, now that my eyes won't focus on anything more proximal than my own fully extended arms. As the term implies, creeping codgerism transpires over minuscule increments. You don't just roll out of bed one day fully dyspeptic and out of touch. In fact, your days of rolling out of bed are numbered, if this morning's joint-popping groan-fest was any indication. Envision a wincing stick insect disentangling itself from a flannel cocoon and shuffling off puffy-eyed to the bathroom. No, there are little moments. Your daughter returns from a field trip to Chicago, brimming with stories and knowledge, and you are pleased for her, but confused when she insists on referring to the tallest building in the Windy City as the Willis Towers, when you know for a fact it is the Sears Tower. Or, while on your way to the bathroom, you hear the man on TV say, "Would you like thicker, more luscious hair?" And your inner voice replies by reflex, "Well, sure." But by the time you find the bathroom mirror, you realize there are other issues, and your inner voice has lost all conviction. Or, along comes something like a selfie stick, and you realize the earth is shifting beneath my feet, and I don't care to dance. And this is where you have to put in a little extra effort, lest creeping codgerism, which has its own grumpy charm and furthermore excuses you from caring about things like the top 40 and whether bell-bottoms are in or out, lest creeping codgerism become ingrown decrepitude. That is to say, time has freed you up to put your own twist on everyone's reality. And so it was that last week, after receiving a text message while running errands only to discover that I had left the car without any reading glasses, verified after 3 rounds of the pat your pockets, pat your head confirmation dance, I was struggling to extend my arm far enough so that I might decipher the content of the message when I realized what I need is a selfie stick. Not to take my own dang picture, but to place my phone at readable distance. As you might expect, I have contacted the leading selfie stick manufacturers, proposing a new marketing plan incorporating my insights and targeting the codger demographic. Soon the money will be rolling in. I will use the cash to buy a selfie stick and take pictures of my brand new, thicker, more luscious hair. For now, though, I hear the water calling. Let's welcome back the Blue Canvas Orchestra, and all sail away together on the Titanic?
Yes. Nori Perrine on the violin. Tom Dron. Jane Alexson is on the bass over there. Tom Mitchell. Stevie Matier. Phil Anich. Jack Gunderson. Yeah. We have
out in the moonlight, the month of May, the ship would take her last breath. Her full mast, it was draping like a mermaid. She was dressed, lonely heart setting free. All her cares, they went sailing out to sea. Hear her calling. All right. All the people, they gathered round. Every mate sat on the pier. All the people came to town to wave her out into the Come on. That groove monster! Seems like the mermaid's dressed in tears. Feels like the mermaid's dressed in tears. Feels like the mermaid's dressed in tears. You're calling, you're calling, you're calling, you're calling.
A capital ship for an ocean trip was a walloping window blind. No wind that blew dismayed her crew, nor troubled the captain's mind. A man at the wheel was made to feel contempt for the wildest blow. Though it often appeared when the weather had cleared, he'd been in his bunk below. So blow the winds high-o, a roving I will go. I'll stay no more on England's shore, so let the music play. I'm off to the morning train, I'll cross the bounding main. I'm off to my love with a boxing glove 10,000 miles away. The bosun's mate was very sedate and fond of amusement too. He played hopscotch on the starboard watch while the captain tickled the crew. The gunner we had was apparently mad and he sat on the rift rail. And he fired salutes with the captain's boots in the teeth of a booming gale. So blow ye winds high-o, a roving I will go. I'll stay no more on England's shore, so let the music play. I'm off to the morning train, across the bounding main. I'm off to my love with a boxing glove 10,000 miles away. The captain sat on the Commodore's hat and oiled in a royal way. Of roasted pigs and pickled in figs and gummy bread each day. The cook, he was Dutch and behaved as such, and the diet he gave his crew was a couple of tons of hot cross buns and up with sugar and glue. Oh, go, ye winds high-o, a roving I will go. I'll stay no more on England's shore till let the music play. I'm off to the morning train, across the rounding main. I'm off to my love with a boxing glove 10,000 miles away. And we all fell in as mariners will, on a diet that's cheap and rude. And we shivered and shook as we dipped the cook in a tub of his gluesome food. Then nautical pride we set aside, and we cast a vessel ashore. on the Gulliby Isles with the poo-poo smiles on the elegant Sanders war. Oh, row me winds high-oh, a roving I will go. I say no more on England's shore to let the music play. I'm off on the morning train across the bounding main. I'm off to my love with a boxing glove 10,000 miles away.
Maggie and Millie and Molly and May went down to the beach to play one day, and Maggie discovered a shell that sang so sweetly she couldn't remember her troubles. And Millie befriended a stranded star whose rays 5 languid fingers were. And Molly was chased by a horrible thing which raced sideways while blowing bubbles. And May came home with a smooth, round stone, as small as a world and as large as a loan. For whatever we lose, like a you or a me, it's always ourselves we find in the sea.
These things you keep, you better throw them away. Better turn your back on your soulless days. Once you were tethered, now you are free. Once you were tethered, now you are free. That was the river. This is the sea. That was the river. This is the sea. You say you got trouble. You say you got pain. Say you got nothing left to believe in, nothing to hold on to, nothing but trust, nothing but change, and you're trying to remember how fine your life used to be. Trying to remember how fine your life used to be. But that was a river. But this is the sea. That was the river. This is the sea. You're feeling weary, been alone too long. If you've been suffering from few too many plans that have gone wrong, and you're scarring your conscience, trying to through your memories, scarring your conscience, raking through your memories. That was the river. This is the sea. And that was the river. This is the sea. Woo! That was the river. you're wavering and you're trying to decide. There's a war in your head and that's tearing you up inside. You're scarring your conscience for something that you just can't see. Scarring your conscience, and you know you once held the key. But that was the river, but this is the sea. Yeah, that was the river, but this is the sea. Behold the sea.
From the top of Wisconsin, Tent Show Radio is a production of the nonprofit Lake Superior Big Top Chautauqua, the summer home of Tent Show Radio. Support for Tent Show Radio is provided by Travel Wisconsin. Fun ideas for your Wisconsin getaway, from dining and destinations to attractions and accommodations, are available at travelwisconsin.com or on our app for iPhone and Android. And we're brought to you by the Bayfield Chamber and Visitor Bureau, Bayfield, Wisconsin, offering sailing and kayaking among 22 pristine islands, gourmet restaurants, art galleries, and historic lodging. Information online at bayfield.org. And we're brought to you by the Bayfield Inn, located on the shoreline of Lake Superior, proudly hosting Bayfield's visitors for nearly 100 years. Rooftop deck bar and events for all occasions. Online at thebayfieldinn.com.
Well, folks, that's our show for tonight. Whether you join us in the tent or join us in the air, whether you beam us or stream us, we're as grateful as a guy who's a creeping codger can be. Remember, the Big Top is open all summer long and into autumn, and has been for going on 3 decades now. We'd love it if you came up and or over for a show. And if you're traveling by World Wide Web, I'd be grateful if you dropped by to visit me, your grateful Tent Show radio host, at sneezingcow.com. Yep, just the way it sounds. I'm going to head on back home now and let someone else take the selfies. Drive careful. If you can't drive careful, watch out for the other guy. We'll see you next time, and remember, where I come from and here at Tent Show Radio, nobody ever says goodbye. They just say, well, I suppose.
It's Big Top Showtime under canvas and the stars at the base of Mount Ashore Bay in beautiful Bayfield, Wisconsin. Come up and see the full show of Shanties and Shipwrecks by the Blue Canvas Orchestra. Other season highlights include Peter Yarrow, Jim Belushi, the Board of Comedy, Gaelic Storm, Kenny Rogers, and much more. You'll find our season schedule at bigtop.org. That's bigtop.org. Big Top Chautauqua, there's nothing like it under the stars.